Hi, and welcome back to Thone Psalms Nibbles, number 38. David's concern about his behavior. I'm going to be reading from Psalm 38, verses 1 through 6. O Lord, do not rebuke me in your wrath, nor chasten me in your hot displeasure. For your arrows pierce me deeply, and your hand presses me down. There is no soundness in my flesh because of your anger, nor any health in my bones because of my sin. For my iniquities have gone over my head. Like a heavy burden, they are too heavy for me. My wounds are foul and festering because of my foolishness. I am troubled. I am bowed down greatly. I go mourning all of the day long. So this is about a time when David was troubled. And if you think about all the things that happened in David's life, it's not unusual that it was a time that David was troubled. He was in trouble a whole lot. So why is this in the Bible? Understanding that we will be troubled without God. I mean, that's really the idea here, is that there will be troubles, particularly without God. The communication. We should obey God for healthy feelings. And, we think about healthy body, but healthy feelings are just about as important, if not more important, because often an unhealthy body comes from unhealthy feelings, and so we have to be careful. Application to my life. David understands that our relationship with God is a major contributor to our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. We should always thank the Lord for each and every positive that comes into our lives. And just give you a really quick example that happened to me yesterday. I had a doctor's appointment, every 6 months, because you're old, doctor's appointment, and I was parked in a parking garage that's attached to the doctor's office. And I, did the normal things, gave blood and, did all the normal things after talking to the doctor for a while. And then I walk back out to my car. And it was like, okay, so everything's going well. Wait till the doctor calls in the prescriptions and I'll pick them up. But right now I'm going to go home. And home was only like a mile and a quarter from there. So I get up and I sit in the car and I try to turn the key to start it, and the key just won't move. So I said, this is not good, being in a parking garage. I don't even know how I can get the car home or to someone to work on it in that situation. So I thought, well, other time this has happened before, and the key that my daughter has to this same car seemed to immediately work. And she was working, maybe half a mile away at that time, and accessible during her work. She was at the front desk of the library that she works at. So I decided to, made my way down out of the parking tower, and I walk a bit and walk a bit and walk a bit, and finally get to the library and go in, and she runs and gets her key out of her purse, and then I walk back, and I get there, and I thought, okay, well, this should fix it. No, didn't fix it. And I don't know, I just sat there and just was kind of befuddled as what to do. And then something put it in my head, and I believe it was the Lord, but maybe it was something else. I don't know. But I pulled on the, I parked kind of steeply into a parking place, so the wheels weren't straight. And I pulled a little bit on the steering wheel, and it worked perfectly. And my first thought was, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, because this would have made the whole day extremely complicated, and it was already going to be pretty complicated, because Friday nights is when we have praise band rehearsal, and Friday nights is when we have men's Bible study, and I mean there's lots of things that happen on Friday nights, and so I was going to say, well, what in the world am I going to do? But I think the Lord intervened on my part, and I immediately, and I'm praising myself, I guess, and I shouldn't do that, but I immediately said, thank you, Lord, and that completed the day, and there was never any other roadblocks at all. So it does work. So with that long story in mind, I'll see you next time.